Diksha Mishra, and today we are going to solve a few MCQs. So the first question is, if waffles is equals to 0, what is the final value of waffles for the following code segment? So this is the code segment, that is for W is equals to 1, W less than 13 plus increment W. If W mod 5 is equals to 3, waffles equals to waffles plus W. Printf waffle. So if the value of W is equals to 1 or is less than equals to 13, then we are going to get to the next part, that is if the modulus of the variable W and 5 is equals to 13, then the value of the waffle is going to get added with the value of the variable W, and it is going to stored in the variable waffles, and then we are going to print this waffle. So on executing this code, the output is 24. Moving on to the next code, that is if C is equals to 0 and X is equals to 1, what is the final value of X after execution of the following code segment? So while C is less than 0, so yes, C is less than 0, so we are going to get inside the while loop X is equals to X into 2 plus 1. So the value of X is getting multiplied by 2, and then 1 is added to it, and then that value is stored in X, and the value of C is incremented by 1 since we are adding 1 here. Then we come out of the while loop, and then 3 is again added to the previous value of X, and then again the sum of these two numbers is stored in the variable X. So the output for this code is 6. Moving on to the next question. If X is equals to 3, what is the final value of X after executing the following segments? While X is not equals to 1 and X is less than 6, switch X case 0, X plus equals 2, that is 2 is added in the previous value of X, which is stored in X. Then in case 1, X is incremented by 1. Then in case 2, 5 is added to the previous value of X, which is again stored in the variable X. Then break function is used. Then by default it is said that X that 3 is subtracted from the previous value of X, and it is stored in the variable X. So the output for this code is 8. Moving on to the next question, that is, if the output of a recursive function recursive average is called twice, recursive average 4, what is the following for the following recursive function? Int recursive average, int num, int x, sum is equals to 0, for x equals to 1, x less than num, x plus plus, sum is equals to sum plus x plus 1. Then we return the value of sum mod x. So in this case, if the value of X is equals to 1 or is less than equals to that of the variable num, then the value of X is added to the previous value of sum, previous value stored in the variable sum, which is again added with 1, and the product of these, and the answer of this addition is stored in this variable sum. And then after coming out this for loop, value of mod X is returned. What is the final value of X after executing the following code segments? While C is less than 20, if C mod 5 is equals to 0 and C mod 3 is not equals to 0, the value stored in the variable C is added to the previous value of X, and it's stored in X, and then the value of C is incremented by 1. So on solving this part of question, when C is equals to 1 and X is equals to 0, so putting those values, the output is coming as 15. On to this question, if so it is the process is same as that of the question 4. That is, z is initialized to 0 for I is equals to 0, for the value of I is equals to 0 and less than that of variable y, the value of x is added to the previous value of z and is stored in z, then we return the value of z. So we are getting the output as 2. Moving on to the next question. What is the output of the following function when it is called increment 5? So for the value of x is equals to 0 and if x is less than 4, then the value of x is added to the previous value of num and then is stored in the variable num. After coming out of the for loop, the value stored in the variable num and that in the variable x are moduled and then that value is returned. On to the next question, that is, which of the following snippet of code will force the user to repeatedly input a number until the number entered is either 5 or 6? In this case, the first is x is equals to 1 while x is equals to 5 or x is equals to 6. Scanf print x. So we are printing the x using the scanf function. So this scanf, so this option cannot be possible since it's an either or an or. Okay, so for input a number until the number entered is 5 or 6. So option B is the correct one since we have initialized the value of x to 0. Then if while the value of x is not equals to 5 or not equals to 6, then the user is going to input the value of give the input of the value of the x. Moving on to the next. If sum is equals to 1 and item is equals to 1, what is the final value of sum after the following loop terminates? Okay, so do item plus plus. Okay, so item is incremented by 1, then the value of item is added to the previous value stored in the variable sum, which is then stored in this sum. So the answer is going to come out as 3. So the output of this code is 3. Moving on to the next question. If I is equals to 2, what is the output of the following code snipped? Okay, so while I is less than equals to 2, switch I case 0, I is incremented, then it is printed. In case 1, 2 is added to the previous value of I and then it is again stored in I, then it is printed. Then break, then in default it is set as 2 is subtracted from the previous value of I and then is stored in I and then it is printed again. So on solving this code, we get the answer as 0, 1 and 3. Moving on to the next question, that is, if a is equals to 3, b is equals to 4, c equals to minus 6, what is the value of d after running? Okay, so at first the a is incremented, then plus plus a means a is incremented by 1 into b mod c plus a minus c is incremented by 1. That means 4 into 4 mod minus 6 plus 3 minus 5 minus 5, that means plus 5. So the output for this code is going to be 14. Next question, that is, if x is equals to 6, y is equals to 0, what is the final value of y after executing the following code segment? Okay, while x minus 3, x is decremented by 1 and then the value of then 3 is added to the previous value stored in y, which is then stored in y again. So the output for this part of code is 9. Moving on to the next question. If x is equals to 9, what is the final value of x after execution of the following code? For I is equals to 0, I less than 4, I plus plus, x equals to x minus 2, x equals to x plus 4. So at first we are going to subtract 2 from the previous value of x and then it is going to be stored in the variable x. Then in the second line we add 4 to the value stored in the x. So the output for this code is 17. Now moving question, that is, if x is equals to -7 and y is equals to -3, what is the value of z after execution of following code segment? So x plus plus minus minus y, z is equals to plus plus x into y minus minus. So at first x is incremented, y is decremented, then x is again incremented and y is decremented, and then this value is multiplied and stored in z. So the answer for this, so the output for this code is 20. Thank you.